So my caveat is less about how many cities we roll out to, and how many cars are total are employed by the end of the year. My one caveat, maybe I haven't made this clear, is that we get unsupervised. Because I think unsupervised is what opens up a tremendous amount of value. Once we get to unsupervised, I think we get car sales out of that, a lot of car sales out of that, just people saying, I want that now, that it's actually you can go to sleep in the back or play games or whatever. I think you get much more FSD uptake, and that FSD uptake is going to be a big, big profit boost, which also would, at some point, we get the old FSD money that's been sitting and hibernating. And then you also, I think we'll see as we get closer to the end of the year, Europe, China, the UN potentially at least get us to FSD level by the end of the year. And then probably we get the US coming through and approving Robotaxi on a national level. Those are the kind of things that are my caveats. It's kind of it doesn't all have to happen, but those, I think all of those are catalysts that will be building on top of the Robotaxi rollout, that are kind of part of the entire theory around autonomous vehicles.
Right. And some other stuff is that the energy stuff is not surging either. So all the things that were kind of like some execution timing dependent things that should be happening, none of them have broken yet, right? Like he still had 9.6 gigawatt hours of energy installed in Q2, down from 10.6, I think, in Q1, which is basically just the Lathrop factory. China factory supposedly started, beginning of this year. So some numbers should be coming through on that. So you need to start breaking up to the 15, 20 gigawatt hours in a quarter. So again, Q3, in order to set up a strong Q4, we wouldn't get those numbers until October 2nd, right? And then see the numbers on it October 21st. So then if that still have not emerged, then if it all has to happen in Q4, then you don't find out until January, February.
Right.
So that's a problem in terms of causing the stock won't move. If it was a surge in numbers that we're expecting to see, now pretty much you would want to have seen the indications and things rolling, like, okay, Robotaxi is rolling for 1 month. Okay, good, that's there. But we have not got the car yet. And so we have not gotten, new numbers there. The Robotaxi is not to the point that it's surging into sales. FSD sales aren't coming in, right? So now, let's say it happens in the next month or two, and then we get half of the numbers to get some indication that it's happening in Q3. And, it's you have to have a lot of momentum going into Q4 in order for the stock move that we both talked about to happen.